Welcome back to Celebrity Arc, and today we have brought back for your entertainment Thick 44 from Neeb's Gaming. If any of you, most people know who Thick 44 is, but he's our guest star, and he's here as our special guest to be on Celebrity Arc, and he's our next contestant to see if he can get through the Overseer and win the $5 prize. So let's see what Thick 44 has to offer us today and see how he does. He just started out as a new character. We had to get him all set up. We gave him some clothes and gave him his haircut. You know, it wouldn't be Thick 44 if he didn't have a signature hairdo. Human Man Warrior. You may know him as a Wyvern King. We're going to see how he does in this playthrough. I'm sure he's got a good idea what to do. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Gotta get rid of this extra stuff that I had. Okay, bring it on. What's tougher than you? Look at that. Old Thick, he took him out. Look at that. This ain't messing around. Put him out pretty quick. Thick 44 did. He's not going to disappoint us, I don't believe. And by the way, he's Thick 44, and you're not Dilophosaur, you're just a Dilophosaur. Thick 44, let's see what he can do to get started, get things off to a roaring start here. See if he can get his base camp set up. Need some stone. Uh-oh. Here's something. Wonder if he hears it. He might not. He's intent on getting his stuff set up. He might be over focusing. Hopefully he focuses on the right things he needs to do here. Got to disable that. Creative mode. Sorry folks, I'm new to this. We're just trying this out. Just a new idea that I had. Thinking maybe this would be entertaining. Has been for me so far. I've been entertained. I just thought it would be neat to try to do a playthrough that was kind of a hardcore playthrough, and it is. Once this character dies, you got to start a new one. Got to have another character start over. Let's see how he does here. What he does. Get some crafting done. We need some stone. We need some metal. We're gonna need some materials. Also needs to finish getting his armor done. Every little bit helps in this playthrough. as we saw with Morgan Airchild. She got along pretty good with using her armor. She made it like 3 days, which is pretty good. Ooh. Let's remove the hat so we have the signature thick 44 hair. If he was playing this game, man, he'd love that. This is, I mean, you can see how the tips change when you get in a different light. It's because the tips are actually a different color than the regular one. That's pretty neat. All right, let's go and get some stone built up. He needs to get some stuff. He needs to get himself established a little bit better than what he's got so far. Start accumulating some stuff. Start progressing in the game. See where he's at on the map. Oh, he's on the tip of the iceberg there. By that where that little island pokes out. Not a bad starting point. See if he can get his base established here. It's getting warm out, so he's gonna need some fortitude to fight the elements. See what else a human man warrior needs. I'll keep getting some stuff. Looking for a storage box. Yep, he found the one. It's a large storage box. He can fit more things in there. That way, as this playthrough goes on and as we have other guest appearances, they can actually get they can use the box for themselves. They can be passed on. So let's get the box down. We can put some stuff so he doesn't get encumbered. Getting encumbered is not a good thing. Don't need to carry those around. He's going to keep those though, so he can. He needs to change his appearance. He can change it. You're going to have a little snack here. Well, it's good to stay ahead of your health and your food, your water. You stay ahead of it. It helps. Thick 44 is off to a rare and good start. Already getting this stuff established. He can make a bola yet. He can make bolas. That's going to help out immensely. Bowl something. And you can make a club. Might be able to knock this guy out here if he's at a decent level. That loft sword's gonna scare him. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, block sword. We're going. can't hang with thick 44. Did you see that? He busted him up. Oh, a moss chop. That would be good to get. Giant bee honey. Not gonna happen. Need that hide. Make that hiney. Come on, work it out. Run it off. Oh, you didn't make it. You did not make the grade. Thick 44 has taken you out. And unfortunately, he has to do that to get the hide. And hide is a very valuable resource. And he's going to need that hide. See, that guy landed again. Let's follow him. Let's see if we can get some action in on this guy. Kind of go slow because you don't want him you want to knock him out before he gets out of bolo. You don't want to hit him too many times because then you'll ruin your taming effectiveness, and that's not a good thing. And these guys here, they just take meat. Let's put some meat in there. Now thick 44, I'm sure he'll just let him tame up. He'll go do some other things, check some other things, and maybe level up and get some other things squared away while he's waiting on that feller. Thick 44 knows how to play this game. Not the Wyvern King for nothing. In fact, he's been kicked out of more tribes than most people have been in their careers in Ark. You know, hey, you gotta hand it to him. He wasn't afraid to play the game. He wasn't afraid to take risks. You know, and there's risk to this game. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Sometimes you gotta take risks to make to progress in the game. You can't progress unless you take the risks. It's like he's just eating some seeds to get them out of his inventory. He's not really eating them to eat them. He's just eating them to get rid of them. And keep the food up. When you're picking these berries and you're accumulating the narco berries, it's a good idea to eat the other ones. Keep your food up. And it's been nice since this new game they've added berries to the game. There's more berries. That's a good thing. I know it clutters up your inventory sometimes whenever you're going through and you're killing stuff and you're doing stuff, and it clutters up your inventory. But it's nice that you have that extra option. You know, you go through and you pick some of these berries. Just pick a handful or two. Pick a couple of plants out, and you just take the berries from that, and it'll fill you up and keep you on the move. And I'm sure most people are aware of Neeb's Gaming. Neeb's Gaming has been around for quite a while, quite a few years. I've listened to them, watched them on YouTube for years, and got to know Simon and Neebs and Duralius and Apsro, all the guys. Got to watch them and see them go through. They play Ark, they play 7 Days to Die, they play a lot of different games and put it on the YouTubes. And funny. One of the funniest things was they did this skit on Among Us. I don't know if you know what Among Us is, but it's where one person is the bad guy, and you got to figure out which one it is, and you got to send kick them off the ship out into space. And there was a couple of them on there that they did, and they animated the interactions there, because the game doesn't animate very well. You know, it's pretty boring unless you animate it like what they did. It's pretty boring unless you're actually playing it. It's not fun to watch. But they animated it, and it made it fun to watch, because Simon and Neebs and Duralius and all of them were playing it. And this one time, Nick was the bad guy, and he fooled them all. And Neebs even picked Simon to be the bad guy over Thick 44, and it was just such a shock and a surprise. It was so funny. And Thick 44, he was tickled that he got away with it. He fooled them all. Simon's even the one saying it, saying, Neebs, I know it's you, and Thick's just sitting over there, and he was the actual bad guy. Yeah, if you get a chance, check that out, and check out that skit with Among Us if it's still on there. I'm pretty sure it is, and you'll enjoy it. You'll get a kick out of it, I'm sure. Simon is a classic on there. It's really fun to watch Simon. Simon just cracks me up. You know, Neebs, he's a character too. They're all characters. They all work well together. And when they were doing that Among Us, it really worked well for them with how they did it. I enjoyed it. Let's see how our Pteranodon's doing. Hey, look at that. Look at that Thick 44. Got him a level 89 Pteranodon. Now, Thick 44 is not going to be able to do anything with him because he can't make a saddle until a certain level. I think it's like level 38. He can't make a saddle for this feller. But until then, he can let this guy generate levels, and he can get his weight up so that he can carry him. And he can be a good utility dino. Good first flyer. And now I've got to find a place to protect this feller. See, the best way to protect it, I would guess the bee build spike walls around it. Maybe just walls in general. Just build it in there so nothing can get to it and kill it. Like Thick 44 contemplating his situation to figure out how to keep this Pteranodon from getting arced. Well, let's see what he's going to do here. Guess he's going to need to collect more resources. He's not going to have enough. Gonna have enough to craft everything that he needs to craft. We'll go, I think he wants to go stone, so that things won't destroy it. Yeah, stone's the way to go, I think. Gonna need a lot more stone. We're gonna be working hard. This is gonna take some time. It's definitely gonna take some time. And some work. He's gonna have a lot of stuff that he's gonna have to, a lot of resources he's gonna have to get here. Probably ain't gonna be very fun for people to watch this. So we'll probably just pause we'll pause and come back to it. Let Thick 44 do his thing. He'll We'll get this done. Maybe get this. Maybe get a little area built for this Pteranodon. Keep it safe. There's another one over there. He might have a whole. Heck, he might have a whole patch of them. But yeah, we're gonna stop the first episode right there, and we're gonna let Thick 44 do his thing. He's Thick 44, and you're not. And that'll do it for this episode, folks.